Is LEGO losing the DC Comics license? I know that may be a hard pill for some of you guys to swallow, but unfortunately, let's look at some facts today. At the time of recording this video in August of 2025, LEGO has only officially released 3 DC superhero sets, with a 4th one on the way set to release on August 1st, being the Batman Forever Batmobile, and then a Arkham Asylum set has recently leaked out. Set images are currently available. It is a estimated fall release window. I believe September 9th has been mentioned. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be September 1st or not. I'm used to LEGO sets always coming out on the 1st, but I've seen a lot of people saying September 9th for some reason. The Arkham Asylum is set 76300. It should include 2,953 pieces. It'll have 16 minifigures with an 18 plus age rating, and will retail for $299.99 USD. It should also be a modular system from what I can tell. That is not confirmed, but from what it appears from what's available from the set images, it does look like it would fit into the modular system. And actually, taking a closer look at one of the set images, you can actually see there is a Technic brick there, right at the corner of the building and where the fence line meets. It's kind of an odd place to put a Technic brick, but it would work to serve as a Technic connection. I'm assuming that there are going to be other Technic bricks around the building, so it should in fact be a modular building now that I look at it a little closer. Additionally, one other thing to point out, it does look like there are going to be 17 minifigures, as well as 2 additional brick-built penguins for the penguin, but there is a 17th minifigure being a statue located just above the Arkham fence line there. You'll see there's a statue right in front of the window. I believe that is a full minifigure from what I can see. We can't actually see the legs in any of the photos, but it does appear that that is just a generic minifigure statue, so technically that is a 17th minifigure going alongside the 16 other minifigures included in the set. Along with the statue and the 2 brick-built penguins, we're getting a Batwing, a Batman in the black and yellow suit. We're getting a Robin, which appears to be the Damian Wayne version of Robin. We're also getting a Batwoman. We're getting a Harley Quinn, the Joker, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Killer Croc, Bane, 2 security guards, the Riddler, Mr. Freeze, Catwoman, and the Penguin, rounding out our minifigure lineup with that set. Many of Batman's rogues in the set are going to be sporting orange Arkham Asylum prison-type jumpsuits. It's unknown what the back printing is going to look like on any of those, so just be aware they may say Arkham Asylum on the back, but there is a chance they might not have that included, and they might just be generic orange, like prison-type jumpsuits, so that might be interesting to see for future mocks if they don't have anything like that, or even if they do, people could use those for mock builds in the future. But Andrew, why does that mean the line's ending if there's still 2 sets coming out? Well, my astute viewer, you'd be surprised to find out there is no other sets coming out this year. Unless something big changes, there are currently no leaks, no rumors of any further sets to release for DC superheroes in the year 2025, and there is also no sets rumored in January of 2026. So, what's happening with DC superheroes? Going back to earlier this year, as some of you may already know, in case you don't know, Mattel, who currently owns Mattel Brick Shop and Mega Bloks, announced that they are going into a multi-year licensing partnership with DC Comics. This is particularly pertaining to Mattel as the toy company, not specifically Mega Bloks or Mattel Brick Shop. Mattel Brick Shop didn't even exist when this announcement was actually made back in February of 2025. As stated in the announcement article on Mattel's website, this licensing deal allows them to create action figures, playsets, accessories, roleplay products, and adult collectibles starting in the second half of 2026. This agreement also includes all DC stories and characters. They specifically call out Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Joker, Harley Quinn, among many others. Now, granted, that is relatively old news, seeing as that came out about 6 months ago, as we're the very end of July right now. We're almost to August at this point. So that's, like I said, that came out at the end of February. So that's about 5 months since that article was posted by Mattel and the confirmation that they will be taking the DC toy license away from McFarlane Toys, starting in the second half of 2026. What has LEGO done since that article was posted by Mattel? Basically nothing. Just the 2 sets we mentioned a few minutes ago, the modular Arkham Asylum and then that August 1st Batman Forever Batmobile has basically been it. They did some micro builds that were released in some of the European exclusive magazine like builds that go with those magazines that we don't have here in the US, so I don't really know all that much about them. There was a couple of those released at the beginning of the year, but that's basically been all that LEGO has done with the DC license in the year of 2025. And as I said, there are currently no leaks or rumors of any further sets, while other brands like Star Wars, Marvel, and other licensed themes have rumors, leaks, as well as revealed sets that are going to be coming out after these two DC sets. It also doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that LEGO's virtually been ignoring all of the current DC media and not releasing relevant LEGO sets at the same time as the actual media source. The last time that I can think of that LEGO actually released a proper set alongside of a media source at the same time was the Robert Pattinson The Batman movie, when they released a Batmobile set to go alongside that movie. I believe that was the last time we saw a LEGO set tie into a direct media source. Everything since then has based on either LEGO's own ideas for the theme or older movies, TV shows, nothing that is current. And honestly, I can kind of see why LEGO's been ignoring the modern DC era, mainly in part because it doesn't conform to what LEGO perceives is appropriate for children. For example, you've got DC's big show right now being Peacemaker, and who can forget Creature Commandos? And of course, we can't forget Suicide Squad, which is something that LEGO has specifically said they won't make sets for Suicide Squad by name. All three are themes that DC has that do relatively well, but only with the adult crowd that they're intended for, and the adult crowd likes to collect toys. And LEGO just isn't offering that option for collectors if they want to have a brick-built Suicide Squad or a brick-built Peacemaker or something along those lines. LEGO simply will not do them. So, that could be one of the reasons that DC is looking at other avenues for toys, such as Mattel. Like I said, Mattel owns Mattel Brickshop, obviously, because it's in their name. Mattel also owns Mega Bloks, or Mega as it's more commonly known now. And as many of my subscribers already know, Mega Bloks is not afraid to do much more mature themes like Halo, Call of Duty. They've done Alien, Predator, among many other much more mature adult themes. They're willing to do those brick-built toy lines that LEGO wouldn't even dream to touch. Besides, LEGO really needs some sort of competition out there, so LEGO losing the DC license over to Mattel, who start creating their own brick-built line of toys, would actually be a good thing, because it would help reduce prices on LEGO sets, because right now, LEGO is mostly unchecked. Right now, their only competition is really coming from Lumi Bricks, because Mattel Brickshop hasn't even really started yet, and Mega, I don't know what's really happening with them anymore. We don't even know if they're even a thing anymore. They haven't released any new Halo sets since last year. They've only released, I think, one set this year, being the Squid Game set that absolutely nobody cared for. So bringing in some sort of competition to go against LEGO would actually be a good thing for the community as a whole. Yes, the LEGO DC collectors are going to lose out on that, and if you're going to want to continue having brick-built DC superheroes, you will have to move over to Mega Bloks or Mattel Brickshop, whatever it may be that the future holds. But hey, that's just a theory that I have of what's happening with the DC license, that we could be seeing it jump ship over to Mattel Brickshop, and they could be pulling a Uno reverse card, seeing as LEGO stole the Pokemon license away from Mattel earlier this year. Mattel could be stealing the DC license away from LEGO. Go ahead and do me a favor down in the comment section down below somewhere. Go ahead and drop a comment of what you think of this theory. Do you think it's possible that Mattel is taking the brick-built license away from LEGO, or is LEGO going to continue to have the brick-building license while Mattel holds the license for everything else? Or is Mattel going to finally do something with Mattel Brickshop that isn't just Hot Wheels? Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section down below. While you're down there, make sure you like this video. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, go ahead and do so, because I know about 90% of you guys watching the video right now are not subscribed. It would do me a good favor if you hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. And with that, you guys, have a good rest of your day. Peace out.